So, how many of you haven't been to a spirit night? Okay, a couple. You know, it's the love that you have for your family, friends, loved ones in the spirit world, you know, your pets, your animals. That's the eternal connection that keeps all of us connected. We have somebody up here who used to like to play golf. Very interesting, and I feel that they were with me when I was out the back. So I have a T initial, and I have a reference made to golf. I've been given a number, 83, and I definitely feel that I have a gentleman up here, okay? I definitely have a gentleman just come to join me.
My father, 83 doesn't ring a bell. He's passed away from...
Don't tell me, just keep the number for the moment,
yeah.
Okay? Because there's a lady up here as well,
right.
Okay? So definitely gentlemen in the spirit world, yes. Definitely reference to golf.
When he was young.
Golf. When I was out the back, I got a big Lee as well. So you're Al. Do you understand Lee?
It's my nickname.
Your nickname.
Yeah.
I have a few people, yeah. I felt that this gentleman was making a little bit of reference to his nose as well, okay? Either the skin was very pale and it was a little bit sort of red, or the nose was a little bit bigger rather than smaller. I don't want to say that he had a big snout, you know what I mean?
But his brother, who has also passed away, had a huge nose.
Well, there you go. Okay, well, I'm going to come to you if I can for a moment, okay? I've been given cards, so I feel that there was a love of playing cards. It's like I hear the word Jack, and I was getting hearts and all sorts of card games when I was out the back. You understand this? Thank you. I'm going to come to you, if I may. I hear something like 2 children in the family, 2 children in the family, you understand? Thank you. And I'm also been given a big J initial, a big J, and I'm hearing joy as well. You understand? Big J initial?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm having a lot of trouble breathing with this man. Thank you. It's just like, oh my God, I'm having so much trouble breathing. But there's also a lot of emotions as he comes close as well. My interpretation sometimes is a little bit of a different understanding to yours, so just bear with me, okay? I also know that there is an overseas connection to the family. Do you understand? Thank you, because he keeps making reference to overseas. He comes to me with his hands together as well. And when I see this, very kind in the faith as well. But it's interesting because it's like, you know, often when I communicate with spirit, you know, sometimes it was hard for them to express their love. And that's the energy that comes to me, and it's like, golly, I get very emotional and he's getting close to me, but it can be hard as well for them to get that through. Do you understand? And then they go away and then they come back and it's like, oh my God, I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah. It doesn't mean that there wasn't a great love there. It was just a different way to what you live today. Do you understand? He's giving me a ring. Do you understand the ring? He's making reference to a ring. You're wearing this ring. Thank you. Oh golly, you just blew a kiss when you took that. Oh, I got very teary. I felt like I was just going to cry. It was just such a beautiful moment for me. He just overlapped me energetically. When you said that, it just blew kisses to you. I want to go with the J initial. I can't remember. I know I gave it to you, but it keeps coming back, either a J or a JA. You understand? Thank you. He's looking at me a little bit strange. He's just looking at me a little bit strange, okay? So I know that this isn't what he would have been into when he was alive. Do you understand? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because he's checking me out, and I can tell by the way he's standing next to me and he's looking at me really oddly, and it's like, yes.
When my mum and I talk about it, it's like, believing that.
It never ceases to amaze me. They still come because they want you to know that you're not alone. And I could cry when I say that. They want you to know that they're around. And while I'm looking at you, all I can see is like a starlight Okay, now this fits in two places for me when I see it, okay? You either look out of the night to the stars and you pray or you talk to him. Do you understand this? Yeah, you blow him kisses, okay? You pass on your love to him. And you know, I see things like this and I understand it, and I know that you need to know that when you're doing that, he hears your thoughts and he's with you, okay? I got some beautiful roses before. I didn't give them to you. You understand roses? Thank you. He's got a little bit of a sense of humour as well. Yes, because he was just laying down and he was passed and he just sat up. And I'm thinking, okay, what are you trying to tell me? But he, you know, I know that he had a sense of humour from what he just did to me. Do you understand? So it's like I'm dead, I'm laying down and I'm sitting up and he thinks it's hilarious. Okay? You understand? I see violets all around you as well. Violets, I want to give you violets. Okay? I just see violets, purple. Okay, purple flowers and violets. And there is definitely a grandmother up here with me as well. Golly, I just ignored her for a little bit, but she came through as well. What was that?
Her name is Violet.
Violet. Thank you. That you might find a photo, a black and white photo, and I'm seeing a car as well in the photo. Who loved the cars? Cars have come in a couple of times. Your dad. Thank you. It's an older sort of car. It's a bit more sort of round. You understand? Thank you. He was a very proud man as well. Very proud man. I can definitely see a black and white photo, and there's a car in the photo, and I feel that your dad's in that photo. You understand? Thank you. But he's not alone in the photo either. I don't know if there's 3 or 4 people, but I know that there's more than one person. You understand? Thank you. And I'm not too sure whether you've looked at it recently or you've given it a bit of a kiss, but this is what's happening for me. You understand that? Thank you. I also want to come to you and around the family, and I want to place some information into somebody who had a problem with the chest or an operation down the chest. Do you understand? Thank you. You've never been before, so your dad's never been through, but I get the number 4 around your dad as well, the number 4, okay? I'm not quite sure what happened in the last 4 years for you. Do you understand this? I've been given 4 years. Do you understand 4 years? Going back? Yes? You two together? Yeah? You're not related, just friends? Yeah, because you do know and she's somewhere else. That's what happens when you communicate with spirit. You feel their love, you feel the energy, and you just go blank. It'll come to you later, yeah. Just know that you don't walk alone, your dad's around. So, you know, that was quite life-changing for me, to think that my mum's telling me, what's it like there? Well, don't worry, when you get here, just put all your rubbish in the top drawer. I'm thinking, okay, I'll just put all the rubbish in the top drawer now. Yeah, what am I waiting for? Yeah. So it is, it's laughing. It is, come on, seriously. The physical 3rd dimension that we get stuck in, it's the densest, sorry, it is.